Alright, hey guys, welcome back. It is, what is it, July 9th right now. So we got a few months until bow opener, almost 2 months to be exact. But it's been a while since I've seen you. Last thing you guys saw, I guess, was the turkey season, which went really well for me, pretty well for Dad. But a lot's happened since then. So me and my girlfriend, we bought a new house. So we've been getting that all set up. I got the bow room almost fully set up to how I want. So if you guys want to see a video on that, please let me know. It's a pretty sweet little bow room. I can show you kind of what I got set up in there and everything that I've got going on, and maybe you guys can leave me some comments on what else I should get and stuff like that. Really haven't changed much with my bow yet. I have not figured out what kind of broadheads I want to shoot. I'm shooting 125, but I haven't figured out that. But I'm shooting Omnia, 65 pounds, fully maxed out. It's like at 66, 67-ish. Rip TKO arrows, fletched them myself with a little bit of helical, four fletch. Can't remember the greens. I'll pop it down right below here. I'll pop it right there. Then right after turkey season, Dad was getting real bad chest pains. So we took him to the doctors, and apparently he had a heart attack when me and Delaney, my girlfriend, were moving in. He had a heart attack. So we took him to the hospital, figured out that he had a heart attack, and he had to get open heart surgery that same week. So it's been kind of hectic here in the Garrett family, but he's doing okay now. Won't be able to bow hunt this year, which kind of sucks. We've been thinking about doing crossbow, but he doesn't really want to do that. But if he wants to get out, then that's what he's gonna have to do. But other than that, I mean, that's a pretty big deal. But other than that, it hasn't been too crazy. I haven't even been really able to scout or look for deer. Me and Dad went the other night because he needed to get out of the house, and we saw a couple small bucks and a few does with yearlings and fawns and all that, which is kind of cool. Other than that, we haven't really been out in the woods. I put up two trail cameras, haven't put up cell cams, and we're gonna do that at the beginning of August so we can really start figuring out what's going on. I think right before or after turkey season, I can't remember exactly where we got it. We got this pretty sweet bow target right here. It's made out of a particle board. It's a particle board target. And this thing, I mean, you can see I haven't been shooting a lot here lately because of the house and Dad and everything, but put a lot of shots to it, and this thing's pretty sweet. So I got this one, I bought it. So this whole target I think is 4 by 4, so 4 foot tall, 4 foot wide, and I think a foot deep. I guess the depth is a foot. But we spray painted some dots on here, and it's working pretty good. I like it. That's why the whole kind of video point, I know it's just kind of an update and it's kind of all over the place, but if you can find a place, there's a place around here in Missouri, God, what is it called? What was that place called? Can't remember. I'll pop it up right here too. That makes them, and we paid for that whole entire thing, 4 foot by 4 foot by a foot deep. We only paid $170 all in. That's tax and everything, 170 bucks. We had to drive quite a far ways to get it. The thing is heavy, but that is what I'd recommend if you can get one. Now I have a high roller target. What is it? Hubert? Yeah, Hubert fiberboard. Where's it at? In Boonville, Missouri. So if you're near Boonville, I recommend going getting one. They even have a smaller one. I think it's 4 foot by 3 foot, which that's the one we were gonna buy for like 120, I think it was. But for 170, I still can't complain. But I had a high roller and I shoot a lot. Like I shoot a lot. I love shooting bow, and I shot that thing out so quick. I did use broadheads on it, and I have not used broadheads on this yet, which that probably didn't help with that one, but I shot it out so quick. I mean, it took me like a summer and a fall and a little bit of spring, and I shot it completely out. I just shoot a lot. But this thing, if you can get some, you can even make some. People make some on YouTube. That's how I got this whole idea. I saw someone, they were making them out of gym mats, which was the way I was gonna go, but this one, for $70 more, because they're about average 100 bucks. For $70 more, I can get 3 to 4 times the size as a gym mat one. So I just went with that. Me and Dad went half and half. I plan on buying another one for my house. Other than that, I'll do some B-roll of the target and maybe me shooting a little bit. But other than that, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on why there hasn't been too many posts going on. I know I want to do a review on the Buzzard saddle, which I don't know if I might just add that into another video. Maybe like a summer scouting, or like a scouting video or something, just because like I don't want to really do I can give you the basics, but I want to sit through it a whole season and then give you my honest review on it, really get some reps into it. So maybe I'll just do a quick video on it in another video, so stay tuned for other videos. But I want to give an in-depth video at the end of the season on how that, and I want to give an in-depth video on Dad's new sticks, which is the XOP X2s. Those things are pretty sweet, and they're really affordable if you're looking for some sticks. So I'm gonna definitely do a review on those, and try to get that out as quick as possible. But those sticks are pretty freaking sweet for the price of them, and I'll do that all in the video, the price and how many sticks you get. I'm sure you can search that. But first impressions of those X2s, they're freaking sweet. They're really light, really affordable. I have the tethered sticks. We've had the tethered sticks, both Gen 1 and 2 and 3, because mine are Gen 3s now. God, what else? Lone Wolf Custom Gear. But Lone Wolf Custom Gear, we had those sticks. Dad liked those. I didn't really like those that much. Obviously the heliums, we had those. The APIs, we had those. For the price of these ones, I think they're really the best stick you can get right now on the market for the price and all that. But let's shoot some arrows and see how good I do. Maybe I'll try. I have some targets. Maybe I'll do like a not a Vegas, but like shoot some of those yellow, the yellow targets. I'll shoot some of those and see how good I do on that. So stay tuned. I also forgot to mention, I'm also shooting the UltraView button. I want to do a review on this, so if you guys want to see my review, I've been shooting it a lot. If you want to see my review on it, leave it down in the comments. But let's get some shots down. This is only 20. I've shot back to 40 with this target. And man, this target is pretty sweet, just how big it is. But let's see how good I do at 20 yards here. I've already shot a few, right? A few. So I should be kind of warmed up. Oh no, I hit my arrow down there. The last 3 I just shot. I hit my arrow and I knocked this one. Now my knock doesn't stay tight. You see that? I don't know if you can. You see that? Rip. Well, I guess I'm down to 2. Let me go grab these arrows. I'm not gonna shoot that one because I don't want a fake dry fire or whatever. But let's go, let me go grab these 2 arrows. Now I will say this target, they didn't use board to smash it. They used like this, like it's a piece of metal and you tighten it. I used it at work before, but it didn't tighten very well. So the middle's kind of softer than the outsides. That's why I'm shooting the outsides. So eventually we'll get 2x4s, really long 2x4s or 2x6s and put on top with a long piece of all thread and really tighten it down so then it's all pressured the same. So the outsides are a lot softer than the middle. So we have to shoot the outsides because in the middle my arrow kind of sinks pretty far in there. It's hard to pull out, plus it hits a shed back there. But let's zoom in on this. Hopefully I can get a decent group down here. Not bad. I've been shooting a little right. I'm gonna move my sight over. I've been shooting right for the last 3 sessions. I just wanted to make sure that it's pretty consistent. I'm shooting right, but you can see, hold on. Right there where kind of my finger is. That's my 2 arrows right there. Top, I guess you're to the left, top left dot, and both of them are shot. If you're looking at it a little on the right side of that dot, which close enough to kill a deer, but I want to be pretty precise. So let me go down there and grab those and we'll shoot another. Okay, as you can see, I'm still shooting the Omnia. I kind of run down kind of quick. I got the Trinity Rest, the Fast Eddie, not the XL, but the double pin Fast Eddie by Spot Hog. Just a nose button from Bomar, blue peep sight. I think it's 3/16. Then the front and back bar, it's just a Torx one. Just an easy one to get. Then, like I already said before, I'm running the UltraView button. I can do a review on that if you guys would like to see that. Then Rip TKO arrows, which I've been really liking, but I've been knocking a lot of them because I've been shooting. But I've been listening and watching a lot of podcasts of he was just on Joe Rogan. It's that one kid's dad that just won Vegas. I can't remember his name right now, but he's been actually helping me a lot on shooting better this summer. And not punching the trigger, as you saw right there, kind of spooked me when I shot it. But I was getting real bad target panic, and I've never really had that before in my life. But I was getting real bad target panic, and just listening to him has really helped me out a lot. Has helped me out a lot on that, and I've been shooting a lot better because of it. I'm not really good at explaining it. There's Levi Morgan I've been watching too. He does a really good job of explaining on how to fix your target panic. But if you have or are experiencing any of that type of stuff, I would suggest, I'll pop his name down here below. He's on Joe Rogan's podcast. I'll pop his name down here below to go watch or listen or watch that Joe Rogan podcast. And he's on Elk Shapes YouTube all the time. Like, he's on there all the time, and he helps Dan on there all the time fix his target panic. But I think switching to a thumb button helped me out a lot, and just listening to those guys that are obviously really good at what they do, just listening to them, how they overcame it, and some drills and stuff you can do to try to overcome it. I think I've been shooting a lot better by just listening to you guys. So I'm gonna shoot a few more rounds and probably call it a video, so stay tuned. I remembered his name. His name is Joel Turner. Now, he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. I listen to Joe Rogan all the time, but he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's on Elk Shape all the time. Also, I watch a lot of MFJJ. He does a lot of target panic videos and coaching and stuff like that. And then I also watched, obviously, Levi Morgan and John Dudley from Nock On. He's really good. I mean, I follow him on Instagram and all that, but he's really good at teaching you and coaching you on how to shoot a little bit better. Those are all a lot of good guys to go watch if you're experiencing target panic. But other than that, it's really improved, especially at further distances. So I've never really shot at further distances. One, because all of our targets always been small, and that gives me target panic because I don't want to miss and break one of my arrows because they're expensive. So just watching that's giving me more confidence, and this target has given me more confidence to shoot further back. And now I'm shooting almost in these circles from 40 yards pretty consistently. And I know that's probably not crazy for a lot of you guys, but I will never shoot a deer 40 yards, or if I do, it has to be perfect conditions and I'm just feeling good. But for me, shooting 40 yards, shooting those circles, I mean, not very big, the size of a baseball, maybe a little bit bigger, that's pretty dang good for me. That's obviously enough to kill a deer. I'm gonna grab these arrows, shoot a few more, so stay tuned.
see after these shots were.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Alright, here's these 2 shots. Not terrible, not my best, but I'm gonna end on those 2. They're both in the circle. That's 20 yards. I plan on shooting a little further later on, but haven't been able to shoot a lot. Shot a lot at the beginning of the summer, but not a lot here. I'm gonna close this video out on, sorry, hasn't been many uploads. Been kind of a crazy summer, but expect some more in the future. I'm gonna do a review on my saddle, a review on those sticks, and then probably a bow room tour. So if you want to see that, hit the like button, hit the comment. Experiencing target panic, go check out those videos and podcasts because they're good. But I'm going to end that here. Thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. I think the next one's either going to be the X2 sticks or the bow room video. So stay tuned for that, and thank y'all for watching.